Greetings everyone, today I will be conducting a kill count analysis for Lelouch Other Rebellion Season 2, Episode 1, titled Turn 1. My objective here is to estimate the number of casualties that occurred during the episode. Due to the large number of fatalities that take place in R2, it's more convenient to cover them on a per episode basis rather than in one extensive video. However, I may merge all the videos into one massive video after completing the kill count for the final episode, which is Final Turn RE. As customary, please expect spoilers, and let's get to the kills. Turn 1 opens with the Black Knights preparing to rescue Zero. After we get a glimpse of C2's face, the show then cuts to Lelouch, who's evading Valletta in a light-hearted moment, which quickly turns into a dangerous chase where Valletta jumps on Rivals. That almost gave us the first kill of this series, as Rivals said.
You trying to kill me, coach?
Fortunately, this distraction allows Lelouch and Raul to escape on a motorcycle. While driving down the highway, the two engage in a conversation, and Lelouch later contemplates why he has no interest in joining the workforce. Lelouch and Raul then see Viceroy Colares on the Titantron order the execution of 6 prisoners of the Black Knights, giving us our first kills of the episode and R2. We never learn the identities of these prisoners. Later on, Colares is shown boasting about how the Black Knights pose no threat since Zero is dead. Let's just say that statement isn't going to age well. In any case, Lelouch and Raul eventually reach Babylon Tower where they run to Colin and the Black King. After witnessing the Black King mistreat Colin, Lelouch challenges him to a game of chess. Despite Lelouch emerging victorious, the Black King flips the script, telling Lelouch he would spread rumors that he cheated him to win. As his men restrain Lelouch, the Black Knights storm into the building with Colin taking down the guards and the Black King. The Black Knights themselves enter through the ceiling. We will return to the fate of the Black King shortly. Colin's inability to keep Lelouch by her side results in more Black Knight members joining the fray, including one who destroys a helicopter, which becomes our next kill. As helicopters typically have 2 passengers, I'm counting this as 2 kills. Lelouch and Raul eventually make their way to the main lobby of the Babylon Tower, where Lelouch's Borai makes a second appearance in the episode. Before the Borai pilot can reveal their identity, the Britannian military arrives by breaking into the lobby. The unluckiest man in the world is fatally stabbed by a shard of glass, becoming our next kill. Additionally, 4 others are killed by what appears to be friendly fire from the Britannian forces. As the Borai engages with the Britannian military, Lelouch and Raul seize the opportunity to flee once again, this time to an area that is still under construction. Despite reassuring Rollo that they will be safe, a Black Knight member inexplicably fires at Lelouch and Rollo. A random explosion occurs right around that same time, which kills the attacker and sends Lelouch plummeting. Fortunately, he lands on something soft, so he's okay. In an effort to locate and help Rollo, Lelouch races up nearby flights of stairs. Upon reaching the top, he surveys the floor and is shocked by the sight of numerous dead bodies. Now we get multiple shots of this scene, so here are my best guesses at all the deaths shown. First, we see 16 deceased Britannian civilians, the Black King, which I mentioned we get to later, the 2 Japanese brothers who had been fighting earlier, 4 more Britannian civilians, and we then see one of the bunny girls who was holding a picture of Zero, which means, just like Colin, she was working undercover for the Black Knights. Rest in peace, bunny girl. That same Borai appears again, and in a surprise twist, the pilot is revealed to be none other than C2. She urges Lelouch to join her, but the reunion is cut short when an OSI member shoots her. The leader of the OSI then orders his men to kill Lelouch once they have finished burning the corpses. Overwhelmed with fear, Lelouch wishes he had power, prompting C2 to kiss him and break Charles' seal, allowing him to regain his memories and Geass ability. After reclaiming his power, Lelouch in typical Lelouch fashion engages in a philosophical discussion with the OSI leader and then proceeds to use Geass on all of them to die, which is what they do. In this shot, we can see there are 19 OSI members, including the leader that Lelouch used Geass on. After reuniting with Uribe and Colin, the episode ends with Suzaku, now the Knight of 7, announcing to Charles, Gino, and Anya that he'll be the one to kill Zero. Now we have come to the end of the episode, let's tally up the kills. In total, there were 57 kills in this episode, with a runtime of 24 minutes that averages to about 2 kills per minute. The breakdown includes 8 members of the Black Knights, 21 Britannian civilians, technically 22 if you count the Black King, 2 Japanese civilians, and 21 Britannian soldiers. The last scene in this episode has the most kills, including Lelouch using his Geass on the OSI members and those who were caught in the middle during the operation to rescue Zero. Of the main characters, Lelouch has the most kills in this episode at 19. There you go, that's the kill count for turn 1. Let me know which kill was your favorite and join me for the next kill count where we go over turn 2. And spoiler alert, it has way more kills than turn 1. But if you're hungry for more right now, then check out my video on all the kills in Lelouch Other Rebellion Season 1.